He's done it. Delight for mum and dad. 6-3, 6-2, 6-4. Disappointment for Cañas, but it's a career-defining moment for the 19-year-old from Belgrade. He gets his hands on his very first ATP Masters Series shield. He's done it. And what a way to do so. A second Waterford Crystal Masters Series shield for the young Serb after earlier success in Miami this season. But in winning this event, he's done something very, very special, defeating the top 3 players in the world in successive matches. He's done it.
Okay, set match, Djokovic, 2 sets to 1. 6-2, 5-7, 6-3.
His third ATP Masters Series shield after wins last year in Miami and Montreal. He goes one better than he did at this tournament last year, where he lost in the final to Rafael Nadal. And of course, it's his second title of the season after earlier success in Melbourne at the Australian Open. There it is. Victory for Djokovic. And the 4th ATP Masters Series title. And his very first here in Rome. And you have to say, given how well he played in sets 2 and 3, he thoroughly deserves it. And he joins an illustrious list of champions here at the Foro Italico that reads like a list of who's who of the tennis world. He's done it. And that's how much it means to him. His first Masters Series 1000 title of the year after coming so close in Miami, Monte Carlo, Rome and Cincinnati. Bitterly disappointing end to the match for Monfils, but he gave his all this afternoon and certainly played his part in a very dramatic match. But it's all about Djokovic. Back-to-back titles now after his win in Basel last week.
Novak Djokovic is your champion here, and for the moment, you'd have to say he's the best player in the world. A come-from-behind win over Rafael Nadal, that hardly ever happens.
He's done it. And what a victory. The 7th Masters Series 1000 title of his career. And he's now 6th on the all-time list and improves his record to 24 wins and no losses this season. What a start. Could not have worked any harder this afternoon. Victory for Djokovic. The very first time in 10 attempts that the Serb has been able to beat Nadal on the Spaniard's beloved clay. And he's done it in the best possible fashion in straight sets to claim the 8th Masters Series 1000 title of his career.
Season gets better and better. It is 7 straight titles. He becomes the second man in this sport to beat Nadal 4 times in a row. Remarkably, it's 4 finals in a row. He remains unbowed, unbeaten. The Serb wins here once more. Nadal, he's undone on the dirt yet again.
Djokovic wins, and in doing so creates a little bit of history. Becomes the first man ever to win 5 Masters Series 1000 titles in a single season. It's the 10th of his career and the 9th title of a simply sensational season. His win-loss record improves to 53-1.
Novak Djokovic. 2 sets to none. 6-1, 7-6.
Novak Djokovic is the champion of the Sony Ericsson Open, his 11th ATP Masters 1000 title. The first time in his career he has defended an ATP Masters 1000 title, and he's only the 4th world #1 to win it.
He's done it. Victory for Djokovic.
2 sets to love. 6-3, 6-2.
His 12th Masters Series 1000 title, which puts him 4th on the all-time list of tournaments won at this level, behind Nadal, Federer and Agassi. The 31st ATP Tour title of his illustrious career, and of course the 3rd this season. He's done it. Victory for Djokovic. His first title here in Shanghai. But of course, back-to-back victories here in China after proving unbeatable in Beijing last week. And he's done it the hard way, saving 5 championship points in that remarkable second set.
Novak Djokovic reigns in Monte Carlo. He ends Rafa Nadal's 8th-year hold on this tournament. He ends Nadal's 46-match unbeaten streak at the Monte Carlo Country Club. And he wins the Monte Carlo Rolex Masters for the first time in his career. And look what it means. A man who lives just down the road from here can celebrate at home tonight. So impressive.
He's done it. Djokovic's love affair with China continues. His 7th tournament win here. His winning streak now stands at an incredible 20 matches. Total respect from both players for each other. Another epic, but it's Djokovic who eventually prevails to win his 15th Masters Series 1000 title.
Djokovic is the Paris champion for the second time in his career. He wins a 17th match in a row, a third tournament in a row, and a second Masters 1000 title of the season.
Novak Djokovic is the champion of the BNP Paribas Open. A final set tiebreak between these heavyweights. And it's Djokovic who wins his third title here, his 17th ATP Masters 1000 title, and his maiden title of 2014.
Finish it. Absolutely superb from Djokovic. What a performance. Absolutely sensational from the serve.
It's Djokovic's day in Rome. The Serb clinches a third title in the Italian capital. A 19th Masters 1000 crown and a 19th win against Rafael Nadal. Novak Djokovic becomes the first player ever to defend the BNP Paribas Masters. He collects a 20th Masters 1000 title.
Djokovic has done it.
Djokovic.
He has successfully defended his title here at the BNP Paribas Open, beating Roger Federer in the final for the second consecutive year. It was a match that was full of drama and excitement, particularly at the tail end of the second set. But didn't Djokovic do so very well to put that out of his mind and start the deciding set in the best possible manner? That'll do it. He had to dig really deep today. But champions, and here's a great one, make no mistake about that, are able to do it when it really matters. A fifth title here in Miami, and he becomes the first player ever in the Open era to do the double of winning in Indian Wells and here in Miami.
Long it is, and a little bit of tennis history is made in Monte Carlo. Novak Djokovic becomes the first player to win the opening 3 Masters of the year. He wins here for a second time in his career. He had to dig deep today, but the world #1 is setting the bar extremely high in 2015. It's title number 4 in Rome for Novak Djokovic. He wins a 5th Masters title on the belt. It's 22 match wins in a row. He is almost untouchable in men's tennis right now. The man of the moment, make no mistake.
That'll do it. A famous victory for Novak Djokovic. His 25th Masters 1000 title. The 10th career title that he's been able to win here in China. He's been outstanding throughout the course of the week and dropped just 25 games along the way. A winner this afternoon, comfortably, against the Frenchman Jo-Wilfried Tsonga.
Just missed it. Djokovic defends. He's the champion once more in Paris. A record 4th title here in Bercy. And the world #1 becomes the first player ever to win 6 Masters 1000s in the very same season. His sensational 2015 continues. That's 3 Grand Slam titles, 6 Masters 1000s and an ATP 500.
Game,
that'll do it.
Djokovic, 2-6-2 6-2, 6-9.
The 2016 BNP Paribas Open champion here in Indian Wells is Novak Djokovic.
Novak Djokovic wins a record-breaking 28th Masters 1000 title. It's number 6 for the Serb in Miami. And for a 3rd straight year, it's the sunshine double for the world #1, who is simply untouchable right now. For just the 2nd time in his career, Novak Djokovic is the champion in Madrid. He notches up a 29th Masters 1000 title and ties Pete Sampras with a 64th overall. What a fabulous match that was. The world #1 reigns supreme over the world #2.
And Novak Djokovic becomes the Rogers Cup champion for the 4th time in his illustrious career. It's a record extending 30th Masters 1000 title. He bounces back in the best possible manner from the defeat that he suffered at the hands of Sam Querrey at Wimbledon.
History is made in Cincinnati. Novak Djokovic becomes the first man in singles to capture all 9 Masters 1000 titles. It's the Golden Masters, sealed in America's Midwest. What an achievement.
Djokovic is trying to call on the left baseline. Ball was called out.
Novak Djokovic is the Rolex Shanghai Masters champion for a 4th time.
6-3, 6-4.
His love affair with China continues. He comes through this week without losing serve, remember, the entire week. It is a 32nd Masters 1000 title of his career. It's an 18th match win in a row. He is back, without doubt, to his very best.
It's Djokovic who dominates on the dirt. It's another milestone victory here in Madrid as the world #1 picks up his 33rd Masters 1000 title. It ties him with Rafael Nadal as the most ever.
It is a fifth Rolex Paris Masters title for Novak Djokovic and a 34th Masters trophy in total. Simply too solid today for Denis Shapovalov, who's had a wonderful week in the French capital, but couldn't find the answers to break down the defences of Djokovic. Perfection in Paris.
Another title for the world's best. The perfect preparation for Novak Djokovic. His winning run in 2020 continues. Brilliant from Raonic, not just today, but for the whole week. It's terrific to see him back playing high-level tennis, but Djokovic has had to dig so deep this week with varying issues with the net, with the stomach yesterday, with the quality of some of his opponents.
Set partido. Djokovic 7-5, 6-3. 7-5, 6-3.
Yet more history for Novak Djokovic, a record-breaking 37th Masters 1000 title, a 6th trophy here in Paris. The game plan, the execution was spot on today. A wonderful battle, a wonderful occasion between the two best players in the world. And the Super Serb ends the perfect week in the French capital. It's a 6th title for Djokovic in Rome, a 38th Masters trophy. But maybe, more importantly for Novak, it sends a message to his rivals ahead of Paris. Djokovic is back. Djokovic Djokovic is the champion in Cincinnati once more.
7-6, 7-6.
A 39th Masters title, surely one of the most remarkable of those finals. That is a match we will remember for a very long time. Seals it on his 5th championship point after 3 hours and 49 minutes on court. Remember, he was a set and 4-2 down, running on fumes. He saved a match point along the way. Somehow, he's found a way.
It's him again. Novak again in Paris. The standard bearer, the pace setter, and very much still the man to beat at the age of 36. A fabulous 40 Masters 1000 titles now.